Hello and welcome back. It's our last show of the day. Oh, that's sad, isn't it? I hope you've enjoyed the shows today. They've been really, really good fun. We've enjoyed them. We hope you have too. Been so much fun. It's the last of our September Reloaded shows. So it's all the best bits from the last month or so. So yeah, all the deals that you thought about, and then we've brought them all back to you. Oh wow, there's loads of you all the way suddenly just come in. Michelle and I, we've just had an hour. Well, poor Michelle hasn't had an hour sat down at all because she's been in making sure all her demos are ready and prepped. But we've just had an hour just trying to catch up and rejuvenate. Quick cup of tea, nice cup of Earl Grey for me, a bit of chai latte for Michelle. Very sophisticated, isn't she? And we're ready and raring to go for the last hour. Now, we've got about an hour and a half before we have to start doing the vote. Demo of the show, because she's got some cracking demos to do. Demo of the day, there'll be 2 to choose from. Demo of the week, I've got 7, well, after today, I'll have 7 contenders for that. And then demo of the month, we will have 5 contenders for demo of the month once we've got this week's week 1 in as well. So yes, it's going to be a busy, busy old count. Poor Susie's going to have her work cut out, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Now, this is going to be one of the last chances I'm going to give you to be able to get our weekend wonder. We'll go through that in a minute and everything else. We'll go through all the comments as well. Oh, there's a new name there. But first, let's just go say hello to Michelle and see how you're doing. Are you ready and raring to go? I am. Are your demos all ready?
Yeah, my demos are all ready. I'm all organised for the first 5 minutes.
5 minutes. It won't last. It won't last. No. But yeah, last show for you for this weekend, isn't it? You're going home tomorrow.
It is. I am. I'm going. So I'm going home tomorrow. I'm coming back up on Sunday. I'm going to be behind the scenes. Yes. For the first 2 days of birthday. And I think by behind the scenes, I mean I'm just going to annoy everyone. And then
do what Tracy tells you.
Yes. Yeah. Basically, I'm going to be Tracy's servant for a couple of days. But I'm good with that.
Perfect.
Good with that.
Excellent. So yeah, absolutely. As you know, we've got so much going off in the next few days. Next week we have Craft Your Stash shows. I know there's a lot of excitement for that. I'm just going to tell you who's on here because loads of you coming in. It's our Susie, as I said, on socials. She's here for the second one. We've got Sheila Faulkner. Hi everyone from Liverpool. Marianne Rosie from Edmonton. I now know that's in Canada. And I've got a little flag. Lynn Morton's evening. And hello again everyone from Newcastle. At least it's not raining today, Lynn. Carol D, good Sunday morning from a rainy Long Beach in California. Good morning. So that must be on the west coast then, if it's still morning, I would think. I don't know. I'm trying to work that one out. Gamma 5203, which is Janet D, back again from Dallas in Texas. Hi all. Mistress Deo, I think it is. Good evening all. Christine L, hello from New York City. I hope you're all enjoying good weather. It's a lot better today. Our Charlotte just opened the door. It's sunny, but it's already seeming to go a bit dark already. Lois says good afternoon from Ohio. BJ Clark, good morning from Oysterville in Washington. Handcrafted by Gaz is in. A huge hello to our Michelle, Corrine Dean, Charlotte, Susie and all my crafty friends. Yeah, hello Gaz. I hope you're behaving yourself. I hear you're a bit naughty at times.
He's not behaving himself.
He's not?
Not at all. I saw Christine Mahoney's post earlier.
Yeah.
Just saying, Gaz, if none of you know what I'm talking about, go read it, because Christine's been she's been posting lots of fun posts on our page, and that one really, I had just taken a drink of my tea and I read what Christine wrote and I proceeded to snort a little bit up my nose in the hopes of not spurting it everywhere. So
yes, be a bit naughty earlier. Mary Pat 1000 in. Good morning again, everyone from sunny Montana. August 29, evening or my first show of the day. Well, I hope you've had a good day today and you've been doing something really, really good. Tracy H is in. Hello, the lovely crafters and team. I'm watching from a very hot South Africa. I've been here for 3 weeks. Got another week to go until I can watch you every day again. Oh, we're on holiday. Oh, that'd be nice. Panda Crafts is hello, everyone. Everyone, a day of watching Christmas movies on my day off. There's a Channel 52 on Freeview. Great Christmas. Brilliant. Oh, Ben's in. He's obviously had his shower and got cleaned up.
Yes.
He's been gardening. She's been showing me the pictures. Good evening, everyone. He's been busy. He's been busy. Evening, Ben. Jane Adams just thought I would say hi again, everyone from Las Vegas. Mary Beth Doyle is hi, everyone joining from Minnesota. And Katie Hall, hello from Southeast Arizona. I will go through the more comments as they come through. I'm sure our Susie, oh, she's typing, so there's more coming on the way. I mentioned our weekend wonder. Last opportunity, probably. We might get one more to remind you of this. This is your concertina card collection. So you are going to get, in each set, you've got the Christmas and you've got the everyday. 20 of your everyday, of your Christmas concertina cards. So you go, they fold up absolutely fantastically. So where one goes forward, the other goes back. There we go, just like that. Where one, so you just do reverse, top and bottom. So they just, there we go, fold like that. And then they open out like a concertina. Look at that, really easy to put together. Now you've got 5 designs in each set of 20, so you're going to get 4 of each, and each card gets its own sheet of toppers. There are far more toppers on here that you are going to need on here. So just remember, you're going to be able to make loads and loads of extra ones. So you've got 5 different designs in the Christmas, lovely different colours, and then you've got 5 different designs in the everyday. And in each pack, you've got 20 envelopes. The envelopes are 4 by 6, so they fold up. Once they're folded up, they go in absolutely perfectly. And then on top of that, you've got everything that you need to make those cards. So 40 cards, 40 envelopes, 40 topper sheets, £42.50, 15% saving. But if you're platinum, £36.60 or $40. So they're big. $1 a card if you're platinum for these. That's the card, the toppers and the envelopes. And oops, even better, going down that side even, double points, which we love on that. So I shall put that one back. Make sure tomorrow those will be back up to their price of nearly £50, nearly $60. So make sure if you're interested in those, you snap them up. Brilliant if you want some quick makes, or if you've got a class or something like that. Really, really handy to have. Now, we also have we have Michelle Harris in from Florida on vacation. We have Kirsty D, good evening everyone. We have Christine Mahoney, hello again everyone, back from church. Hello Christine, good to have you here. Colleen Prasadi is in from Disney World. Wow, there's a lot of people in Florida in that area, isn't there? Obviously the time to be going. Okay, so the first demo our Michelle is going to do is with the Delicate Lace Create a Card Complete Collection. Now I am loving these. I've not got these. These are beautiful. You get 4 sets in here. So today's price, which is a brilliant, brilliant price, is coming out at £10 a die set, just under $12 per set. So this is brilliant. So you are going to get corded lace, and I'm going to show you some samples. It is a two die set, so you get the outside and the inside. You've got the Leon, which is more of your square. So corded lace was your oval, Leon is your square. Torchon lace is your hexagon. And finally, your rectangle is your embroidered lace. So you can see you have got these. So if you look at this one, this is with your corded lace. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? Bridging that gap. Then with your embroidered lace, we have this one cut into our cardstock. So we've cut it out, we've cut the aperture using the die, cut it again, and then it's been popped back in. This one here on the fold back gatefold is with your Leon. So which one am I missing? Missing the hexagon. Oh, here we go. And then we've got the hexagon, which is your torchon lace. Nicola has done that one, cutting it into your card and then cutting it out as well. These are absolutely brilliant. £40, $47, lovely saving on there of nearly £12 or nearly $13. Your platinum price today, £32 or $37.60. So that is brilliant. So what's that coming out at? £8 per die set for a 2 die set. Really, really good. Which one are you going to be using? I think you're using corded lace.
I am using corded lace.
There we go. That was a good guess, wasn't it?
It was very good. Yes, so I'm going to use corded lace. It's just, It's just an absolute beautiful one, and it makes a beautiful card base just on its own. So that's what we're going to do. But what I love is you can see that the decorative element on the outside, it's not replicated on that smaller one. It works beautifully with it, but it's not identical, which is what I love. It makes mixing and matching them up a lot easier as well. So I've got some card and I've just got it folded in half, and I'm going to pop that on the top. I'm going to bring in a piece of tape. I'm going to pop that just over the top so I can create my card base. I'm going to pop that on there, and then I'm going to run this through. So popping it on there. So these are going to, this one, just as it is going to run through your junior and your midi.
I didn't notice then. So is the top of the die not got anything because these are creator cards?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I didn't notice that at first.
Yeah, so on this one, you can see that it's cut. It's cut it out.
I see.
So let's move that to the side and pop this off. So not needing to worry about that because I've taped that onto the waist. And let's just pull all that away. So did I get that? I didn't get mine quite over the top, as you can see, because it's just there. But if I'd have just popped it a little bit further over the top, these two pieces would have stayed together. But as it is, it obviously didn't. So what I've got is two lovely mats and layers. But so let me just bring in this because it didn't cut all the way through the second piece. Now I didn't want it to cut all the way through the second piece. All right. If I wanted it to cut, it's quite a delicate pattern. Right. So it's quite a delicate die cut. So to get it to cut all the way through two pieces, either run it through and bring it back out, or maybe pop your metal shim underneath, depending on your machine. Have a little bit of a play about. But the reason I didn't want it to is because what it does, it just gives you that beautiful, can you see that? Is there a way I can
almost like an
tip
emboss.
There. It gives it that faux emboss. It's got that matching pattern, but just as an emboss. You can see that, can't you? Because it doesn't cut all the way through. It just almost embosses on there. So what it gives me is a beautiful front of my card. And when I open it up, I've just got that embossed detail there. If I'd wanted it to cut all the way through, you obviously can do it that way. But you've got to realise for this one, because there's such a small die cut area, you would definitely need either to run it through and back or with your metal shim. So let's just move all that mess. So what I've got for now is just a lovely card base. And then I'm going to bring in this. Now I got a bit carried away and I've already stuck it down, but this is that middle piece that I've die cut out. So I've just die cut it out, and then either with one of your own nesting dies that you've got at home, or just sticking it down and then just trimming it round, because that's all I've done. I've just trimmed round that one and then just stick it onto some patterned paper. So then all we're going to do now, so you can see I've used my nesting, I ain't dropped anything since this morning's show. I've done really well. Just with my, yeah, I'm going to make up for it now. I'm going to drop everything. With love, just popped some ink around it. I've just popped some ink around this as well. And I'm also going to bring this in. So this is my Oasis that I've used. So I'm going to ink this up around the edges, and I'm also going to pop a bit of ink on that as well.
Pretty blue, isn't it? Really light and bright.
Yeah, it's an absolutely lovely blue. It really is. It's one of my favourites, is that Oasis, definitely. So just going all the way around the edges. And I love how when you've got it already cut out like this, those edges naturally pick up a lot more ink. And it just sort of, it really just ombres itself from sort of the a lot more ink, which obviously gives it that darker effect, and then in. And then if I want to really blend it out, if I bring in just a spare piece of card, get rid of all that extra ink, and then when I come in, I've just got the tiniest little bit left on to then just carry on that sort of natural ombre. See how it just sort of blends itself out? So lift that up and then pop that to the side, because what I'm going to do is, I know I've already got one on, but I want another one on, because when you layer two up, we've been discussing, haven't we, how lovely it really does look to put sort of 2 and 3 on. So if I pop this one under here and then bring on another one, obviously try and hold it in line, you get some real depth on there.
You do,
and
don't you?
Just looks lovely. It's just, again, it's just another technique, it's just another different way to be using your dies. So we had the outline dies on earlier. That works wonders with that one. Really makes it pop. So let's pop this on here. So let me just wiggle that just a little bit. Oh, that's the song, isn't it?
It is. I was just thinking that.
I won't sing. We've just been discussing my lovely singing voice with Charlotte. And she was saying how much she loves my singing voice, and she doesn't understand why people turn the music up when I start singing. There we go.
No,
it almost gives it like a chipboard effect.
It does, doesn't
like
it?
Like a chipboard die
Quite
cut
robust
effect.
that now, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Right, so my base, we're going to pop this on here. I don't necessarily need to put foam pads on now because I've got a lot of depth with that anyway. So let me bring in just my glue. It almost seems a shame to cover up the backs of some of those papers, doesn't it?
I know, but it's just giving that hint of pattern through, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. Which is why I always say we need to buy more than one paper pad. One to use the A side, one to use the B side, one to stroke, one to keep and one to sniff. So how many is that?
5.
There we go. So just a couple of daisies from that gorgeous daisy collection. I've got a couple of bits of foliage. I'm going to pop this in the middle. I'm going to pop that onto a foam pad.
Did you find any more foam pads?
I didn't have a look. I absolutely just forgot. I did have a look yesterday and thought I'd brought some bigger ones in, but I hadn't. So maybe we have run out of big ones.
I'll have to try and remember to ask Tracy tomorrow to order a few sets.
Oh, Tracy will have a hidden stash somewhere. And then we're going to pop that there. So because that's on foam, if you've got your chunky glue or a 3D glue, it's you know, you can pop some of that behind it. We do have some, but I'm not sure. Let's see if we've got some popping out. Because I think between one of us using it to the next one of us, it tends to dry.
Oh no, that's coming out.
There's some there,
Fine.
isn't there? It tends to dry out quite quickly. So let's pop that on here. So that means, yeah, I could put foam pads on there, but sometimes it's just nice to use the Collal, the 3D. And I'm trying not to call it chunky, but actually if you search for chunky glue on the internet, it does come up. So let's just pop a little bit of that just behind there, so I can pop it there, and then the same on this other one. Can you tell it's not something I use? I'm using it like a child when they first pick up a knife and fork, aren't I? A little bit.
It's fine.
I know. It is a lot of fun, isn't it? Let me bring my tweezers in. Tuck that under there. That's better. And then what else did I have? Oh, I didn't think I had anything. I've used my ink, my glue, my flowers are on there. I do have 2, but I'm only going to put 1.
You're going to cover your sentiment if you try and put 2 on, aren't you?
Yeah, it'd be too much. So I think that's it. I'm going to turn that round and you can create some beautiful card bases just with those lovely dies.
Absolutely gorgeous. We are loving that. Now, if you want those, the details are on the screen. £40, $47. Your platinum price is £32 or $37.60. So absolutely brilliant. Right, got a few more people. Where did I get up to? Eleanor says, hi everyone, I'm back. Lynn Miles says, hello again, everyone. Jane Elstaffy says, hello from the south of France. Hello. Sarah Ibbetson's, good afternoon, everyone from Arkansas. Paul Print times 4 says, hi everyone from South Carolina. We've also got Karen Swanning. She was talking to us earlier. Good afternoon, or lovely weather in Wilmington, North Carolina, so close to the beach. Oh, I wonder if you're there. These frames are so pretty, says Eleanor. Vanessa, somebody else in Florida. Hello. Oh, Susie says she doesn't think chunky glue comes up on a search in the new website. Never mind. You just have to put Collal in, won't you? Lynn Miles, this is looking beautiful, Michelle. Carletta Morris says, hi everyone. And Jane Adams says, very pretty indeed. Okay, so I'm going to show you a couple more things. We're going to sort of flip-flop between me showing you things, maybe Michelle showing you a few, and Michelle getting through her demos. She needs some demos ready for demo of the day, doesn't she? Demo of the show and then demo of the day. We can't be missing those. Right, embossing mystery bag. There's not a lot that's actually mystery about this. So I'm going to show you, you're going to get 9 embossing folders. Remember, if you order more than 1, you will get duplicates. So make sure, you know, if you do order more than 1, you don't mind getting the duplicates. We're going to start with the 3D Vintage Rose embossing folder. This is Timeless Roses. I said it all earlier. It is definitely one of my most favourite embossing folders of all of our recent collection. Absolutely beautiful, absolutely beautiful, beautiful embossing folder. Then we've got our Say It With Flowers. This again is a 3D embossing folder, and then this one is your Elegant Floral Spray. Now this one comes with 5 stencils. I had to count there. It says 6 things there, so that means it's 1 embossing folder of 5 stencils. I can do that maths. That's easy. So yeah, absolutely brilliant way to be able to colour it in with the stencils, whether you're going to do it with your pens or your inks. Perfect through the stencils, you know you're not going to go over the lines. Nature's Gardens on Garden Gnome. It's the scene one. Brilliant, not just for the gnomes, really useful. Again, embossing folder and 2 stencils on that one. Then we've got the Hummingbird, which is another 3D one, embossing folder here, and your, oh, there we go, no, I'm on the wrong side, your 2 stencils on there. Look at that, I just think this is beautiful. I can't believe I've never seen this one before about last week. I am loving that. The Country Lane, Gateway to the Country is the next one. This is a cut and emboss folder. So it's going to do the embossing around the outside, it's going to cut away the aperture, and it's going to open that gate as well. Then we have got our Elegant Flourish. Again, landscape, portrait, whichever way you want it to be. It's 3D embossing folder, absolutely beautiful. From your So Lovely, look at that. It's like a shell. It's done in dots. Think of pointillism, and you're not far off with that, or you're sewing dots. It's entirely up to you. And then we've got Regal Rectangles. You've got the 3D embossing folder and the 4 rectangular dies that are going to create your matte layers in the middle, or an aperture. I remember our Leanne showing you how to, if you wanted to cut the aperture, because we'd always do our die cutting first, you can then still line it up to be able to get perfect line up with the aperture in the middle if you've cut it. So Lovely is our patchwork embossing folder as well. Again, that's going to be gorgeous if you want to trim it down and use just elements. Now, all 9 of those embossing folders, they should be £74 or over $90. Not today. You're going to get them for £30 or $40. Look at the price if you're platinum. Look at that. £24, $32. That is phenomenal. It's about 1/3 of the normal price. Absolutely amazing. If you think you want to use embossing folders are so underrated. We should be using a lot more embossing folders in our projects because they add texture and dimension and a whole lot of interest. So this is the perfect way to build up your stash. There we go. And then, oh, loads of love for that card came in from Jane, Panda Crafts, Marianne, Barbara, Lynn Morton, Lois, and Gaz says, such a great technique, I love it. There we go. And now I'm going to show you something else that you might want to do. Slight different element. This is all about the stamping. So we're showing you embossing. How about something to improve your stamping? What we've got here is your 8x8 stamping platform and your, we call it a 12x12 stamping mat. Now your stamping mat is brilliant if you're using your rocker blocks, if you're using your solid stamp blocks, if you're using your 4x4 or 6x6 stamping platforms, because you can line it up straight on this. I even put it under my stamping platform because it just evens out the surface, because your stamping platform is only as good as the surface you put it on. If you've got a dip, your stamping platform still won't get there. So some people say, I can't do it. And I always say, think of the surface you're doing, maybe put your stamping mat underneath your stamping platform. Your stamping platform is a 12x12. You're going to get the two main elements. You're going to get the base and the, let's call it the lid. You're going to get your 4 magnets because this base is all magnetic, so it's going to hold down everything that you're doing. You've got your grid. Brilliant if you're doing your layering stamps, because you can then grid it off and you know where to go every time. You can see you're getting your 4 magnets as well. If you want precision stamping, if you're doing things like your layering stamps, remember those shadow ones we were looking at earlier, anything like that, always go for your stamping platform. Now you're going to be paying for both of those £30.98, $47.94. Brilliant price for both of those, but we're going to throw in and save you even more money. I think you've probably got a saving on that anyway. I'm sure that's not the full price. So you've already got a saving there. Oh, look, told me what number I was on there. Let's turn that round. We've also got a freebie. Your freebie is a whole load of stamps. We've got this one, this swirly florals, which is beautiful background ones. You've got corners, you've got backgrounds, you've got flourishes. You've got so much on there, 8 stamps in total. You've got 11 stamps on this on your layering stamp. Remember what I was saying earlier? If you've got your stamping platform, you can do your layering stamps. Quick dry inks, I always think, are best for layering stamps because your colours don't smooch and muddy up. Really best. We've got this gorgeous A Little Fairy Dust. Isn't she beautiful? Stamp her and then go and colour her with your favourite colouring medium. Beautiful Friend is another one. And another one that's really, really useful to have your stamping platform. It's a big stamp. Relative big stamp. You've got to get all the way down from the coral down to the bottom, right to a hair at the top. You might not get everything on the first stamp, so at least with the platform you can go back in and you can miss any bits. And then from our Natural Beauty, we've got our Effortless Chic. She is gorgeous. All of those are free, as are these 2 quick dry inks in Oasis and Bordeaux. Really brilliant. You can still do blending with these. Yeah, they are brilliant for stamping, great for your layers, give you really, really crisp layers if you're doing sentiments. These always confuse me because when I open up a quick dry ink pad, they're the most juicy ink pads you can find. So you're going, this is a really, really wet ink pad, so isn't it going to stay wet for a long time? It isn't. I don't know how quick dry work because you'll never find another ink pad that looks so wet when you're using it. But once you stamp with it, it dries. They're brilliant, really, really good. £30.98, $47.97 is your price for all of this. Absolutely everything. Platinum price $24.78 or $38.35. There we go. Now we've got Rhonda in. Hello everyone from Oak Park, which is near Chicago. I like that. That was a complete comment. She said hello. She told me where she is, and then she told me where that is. I like that. There we go. That works for me. Rachel Brown says, good evening, everyone. And Cissy Hastings says, hello from North Carolina. Have been on vacation at the beach and came home to a CC delivery. Cute characters. looking forward to playing. Well, there you go. That, again, that's nice. We know where she's been, she knows where she is, and we know what she's going to be doing with herself. She's going to be doing her cute characters. Well, we hope you enjoy them, Sissy, and I hope you had a lovely vacation. What was it? At the beach. So there we go. Yes, I'm so spoiled to my stamping platform. Another go-to tool. There you go. She loves her stamping platform, and like you say, it is a hero tool, it really is. Okay, we're going to have a quick little break, let you check out anything that you have bought so far. We will be back in 3 or 4 minutes after this quick promotional video.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Are we in trouble or are we all right?
Yeah.
Should be coming in. Should be coming. What does she do? Exactly how he looks.
This is awesome! This is awesome!
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
And I watch you every day, and it's just what really gets you through when you're really at rock bottom.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
We have got the most amazing week lined up for you. All week, we're focusing on how to get the most from all of the stuff that you've got in your stash. So every day, we're going to be doing a fantastic Craft Your Stash show. Let's have a look at what we've got in store for you.
Hello, join me on Monday the 2nd of October to Craft Your Stash. We're going to be looking at all things bag making, including bag making dies and bag making templates.
Join me on Tuesday the 3rd for everything you need to know about sticky stuff. We're going to be doing a glue school and covering all of the different adhesives and why you need them in your stash.
Wednesday, you're going to be with me, and I've got an amazing box making 101 planned. So all you're going to need is some cardstock. Now, I find pearl card is easier to work with if you're getting started. You're going to need a scoring board, whether it's your big score, your score master, your ultimate, whatever it is. I want you to have scissors, your tape pen, and a guillotine. That's all you're going to need. Come with an open mind. I've got so much to show you.
Join me on the 5th for everything ink pad. If you've ever wondered, finesse alcohol, finesse waterproof, pigment, water reactive, shimmer, duet, quick dry, what does it all mean? I'm going to help you understand what all of the ink pads do and how you're going to craft them in your stash and make everything a perfect picture of colour.
Join me on the 6th of October, where I'm going to give you a little 101 on our Gemini 2 die cutting and embossing machine. Also going to be covering our scoreboards. I'm going to be covering the enveloper, and of course a little talk around our fabulous Ultimate Pro and all the amazing things that does too. So I hope you can join me.
Hey guys, well, I'm so excited about this. Tune in, join in on the 7th of October, where I'm going to be showing you all things foil press. Maybe you want to see a little bit more information and detail as to how you use your foil press stamps. I'm going to show you. Maybe you want to use your Crafter's Companion wafer thin dies. I'm going to show you. Maybe you're going to be foiling your cardstock. I'm going to show you it all, and so much more. Come along, tune in, join in. If you've still got it in the box, I want you to get it out of the box. So tune in, join in. We're going to have some fun.
Hi guys, I'm just here to ask you to come and join me for my Craft Your Stash show. It'll be on Sunday the 8th of October at 3 p.m. This is what we're going to be making. I've got a gorgeous little explosion box. I'll just give you a quick peek now. Take the lid off. And of course, it wouldn't be a jam show if we didn't include some mixed media. So I have lots of mixed media products with me, including the stencils, the glitter paste, the gilding wax, the glitter glues, and together with our vintage snowman collection. So hope you can come along for the ride and join me.
So make sure you tune in from Monday the 2nd of October. Trust me, this is a week you are not going to want to miss.
And believe it or not, I still don't think I can believe it. The 2nd of October is tomorrow. Tomorrow. Myself and Becky, she's on the train even as we speak, I believe, on her way up to do this.
She got an earlier train because she got a 3 hour a cheap upgrade to first class.
Did
so.
she?
Oh,
wow.
I think she used a seat frog.
Ah, well, I have to read that one. I don't know. Don't know about that. Oh, that sounds good. So, she might even be here then already.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe.
Well, she'll be ready and waiting for us when we get back. There we go. So Tim C says he's ordered new plates for his mini alphabet set and Spectrum Noir pens, and they arrived yesterday. Very quick delivery. I am hearing some wonderful things about delivery at the moment. So yeah, I love it when I hear that yours all are working. Panda Craft says, I love my quick dry inks. I even blend on the edge of card. Yeah, I know they're quick dry, but they do seem to blend really, really well. Ever so lovely. They're really, really juicy, so they work perfectly. Christine Barker is looking forward to the whole week of Craft Your Stash shows. We all are. We are. So it's going to be so much fun. And Julie Fullweber says, hello, lovelies. Well, hello, Julie. So that's nice to have. Oh, Jane, sorry. It's Jane. I'm so sorry. I'm reading two at once. Hello, Jane. She says, hello, lovelies. There we go. Right, now, we did show you these very briefly in the last show, but Michelle didn't demo with them. So we thought we'd bring them back again and give Michelle a chance to do a demo with them. I don't know which one she's using. I can't see. I can't see. Oh, right, I do know now. Right, so we have the graceful swans. These are beautiful. There was a gorgeous, gorgeous box made with these, stenciled and then made this on the front top. You can cut in or you can cut out because we're giving it you as 2 dies. I love it when they do that. The control is amazing. Now this is the one I just seen her using. It is a splendid sunflower. Isn't that gorgeous? Cut into your cardstock, cut out of your cardstock. Looks beautiful. I can just imagine that on acetate. Lovely way to use those. The bold butterfly. Isn't that gorgeous? Can you imagine that as part of a shaker element? Put it on there, put it over acetate, colour through it to give you that stained glass window effect. So many ways. And finally, the beautiful little birdie. Now this one got so much love when I showed it earlier. TP card. They are really quite straightforward to do. With a TP card, I don't know if you can see, you've got one square here. You've got another square. Oh, I'll show it that way around. Right, okay. You've got one square here of card, an identical size piece. So that then layers over the top with an identical square just there. And then the final identical square there. Each of them scored on that centre point to point. You put the 3 on, you turn them round, and it's a TP card. Really, really effective. It looks so much more complicated than it is. 3 squares, all scored point to point on the diagonal and put across there. I'm guessing you could do any size square as long as all 3 are the same even, and you score down that centre point. Beautiful TP, but look at that with the little birdie told me. And again, this one, cut out, coloured with your pens, and then enamelled with your embossing powder. Gosh, it's late. We've done a lot of talking today. So the sunflower, the splendid sunflower is the next one as a shaker card. Hopefully you can see that on there. Another one that's been, I think this has been enamelled. It feels shiny, slippery, which is the gorgeous bold butterflies. And again, we have it on here. Beautiful background. And then I just had to show you the swans. Don't they look gorgeous? But you can put them on your own background just like that. So many different ways to do that. There you go. Oh, yes, Lynn, we have eaten nearly all the chocolate. I don't know whether Becky will want any, but I'm sure she'll have lots of goodies with her. She usually does. There we go. Okay, so as I said, Michelle appears to be using the sunflower. So let's see what she's going to do with this one.
Right, so the splendid sunflower, and it would be very, very rude not to use some of that beautiful sunflower paper with this die, which might make an appearance within a product this month.
Oh, just saying.
Very exciting. Right, so I've got my die out, and I love that you've got that sort of matte layer piece, and you've got that lovely decorative element too. So let's just pop those to the side. So what I've got here is I've got a piece of card, and it's 7 by just short of 6 inches, so 5 3/4. I've got a score, a 1/2 inch score down each side, because we're going to do like a lovely dome, dome front on here. So what I'm going to do, we're going to cut this out, but before I do, I'm going to glue my piece of paper down first. Now, I've specifically, Corrine was saying about this earlier, when you've got the 12 by 12 pad, as a scrapbooker, that's beautiful, but as a card maker, what's brilliant is you can sort of cherry pick what part of that 12 by 12 you want to use. So as you can see, I've got that beautiful sunflower right on the edge there. When I pop this into the middle, it's almost framing it straight away without me having to add anything else. The paper is doing that work for me. So let's get this glued down first. I think which is why I love a 12 by 12 more than the 6 by 6, because you've just got so much more choice with those bigger ones. But then I also love a 6 by 6. If it's a paper pad, I'm sold.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to let that dry just for a minute. I'm going to pop it there, and I'm going to bring in some craft card, and I am going to pop both of, no, let me pop this one on. Let me just tape that down. So just that middle piece we're going to run through for now.
All right, you're not doing the outside piece at the same time?
Yes. I know what I'm doing, honest. I just like to do it a different way.
Okay, it's fine. There's nothing, no such thing as wrong.
So, oh, let me just, the tape is stuck. So I had...
Oh, wow, that looks amazing.
It is beautiful, isn't it? It just die cuts out absolutely beautifully. So if you've got some nesting dies, your circle ones, any of your shaped nesting dies, and you don't want to die cut the whole sunflower out, then you don't have to. It looks beautiful in there just as it is.
Tell you what, a completely different project. You know, if you hadn't actually glued down both layers of your card that you're going to be putting through your, you know, your base.
Yeah.
You could cut the two out together, then you could lift up the top one and slide that in and then put it over the top. That would look nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. There's, again, this is one of those dies where you've got so many different options and different ways you can use it. I am going to run this back through because I do want to die cut the whole thing out. But it was nice that I did it just like that, because you can see
People like to do it like that, though. They don't like to put two dies on at the same time, do they?
No, definitely not. But I think that's a great way, because I think sometimes when we just run it through one die at a time, actually, you see what it looks like one die at a time, and then you realise, I could do this with it. But if you put both dies through at the same time, you're never going to see what it's like just one die or the other.
Debbie Robertson takes the pressure off her plate. She takes the magnetic shim out, so she always does one die at a time.
Yeah.
Because she says then she can take the pressure off, and then it's less wearing on your machine and on your plates.
Yeah, absolutely. Whatever works for you is the way to go, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
So let me just trying to peel.
It's craft card, isn't it? It's very fibrous, this craft card.
It's it can be a nightmare just getting it under there, let alone peeling it back. But we've got there. So there you go. It just pops out. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful, and it's as simple as that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this in. So I'm going to place my die cut there. I'm placing it the right way up, so I don't have to
it's not
spin
the
this
easiest
round
to line the two elements up sometimes, is it?
20 times,
You can go round a few times.
Yeah. So popping that on and bring in another little bit of tape. pop that on there. And then we're going to run this through. So I popped that to the side because I'd got that wet glue on it and I just wanted it to dry a little bit. If you pop it through when your glue's still wet, it's going to squidge out of the sides. So I always let it dry first. The good thing about the collal is even if it squidges out, it's a lot of fun just rubbing it away. Me and glue. I was the kid at school who used to paint it all over the hands, wait for it to dry.
And then peel it off.
But Becky Swan said she used to do that as well, so
it's
not just me. It's just peeling that back carefully. There we go. Right, so I've got that beautiful dome effect. Because I've got card and some paper, I'm just going to curve it down the side of my desk just to allow it to give it that bow without me trying to sort of force it. But you can see now I've done that on the edge of my desk. I've got that lovely curve already there. Right, so what I'm going to do is I've got my card base and then I've got this lovely piece of craft card that I'm going to dome that around. But obviously, I'm not going to be able to pop that in unless I've got something over the back. So you can pop a bit of acetate over there. If our A5 sheets are too thick for you, we've got that, what's that other acetate
Is it the
called?
heat resistant acetate?
Yeah, the heat resistant. So it's a lot thinner. So it just curves absolutely beautifully. So that's what I'm going to pop over. So I'm just going to trim a piece down because I had some acetate cut, but it's the
thick one,
the construction weight, and this one's going to be a lot better. I'm just going to cut that down to sort of 5 by 5, which I know is bigger than that aperture, but smaller than my actual base. So I'm just going to pop that over, and you can see it's going to go with that lovely curve perfectly. So just trimming or gluing just right round those edges. And then I can just see that on here.
Yeah, not the easiest thing to see, is it?
It's not, no. And this doesn't have that carrier sheet on it either, so you don't need to worry about that. Sort of peeling that off. There we go. So then I'm going to pop this back in, but before I pop it back in, I'm just going to bring in a couple of my inks. I might not use the lemon tonic, but I'm definitely going to use this one. So it's the Friar Brown. And just on the edges of that sunflower, I'm just going to add some of that Friar Brown. It always looks so much different on your craft card, all of your inks do, than they would obviously on your white. Gives it a more rustic look, a rustic feel when you use your craft and then pop your inks on. There we go. And then we're going to pop that back in. I tried to turn it.
Oh, good luck with this one.
Oh, there, I think I've got,
yeah.
oh, I've got it. Oh, right. So, so I'm going to end up turning it again and then losing my place. So if you've got no dotty, you can still use your tacky glue onto acetate. It will just take a little bit longer to dry.
You've gone round and round and round there, haven't you?
I've no idea where I was. I'm just going to have to give it a go.
No way, that is jammy.
That is so... I could not do that again for all the tea in China. There we go. So I'm going to turn that over and I'm going to burnish that because then I know I'm not going to knock any of those delicate edges up. So there we go. So it's nice and layered now. So I'm going to bring this in and it's going to go around. So do I leave the craft card there or do I pop that on it as well?
Oh,
I think I'm going to pop that. Yeah, it just lifts it, I think, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Let's bring in this. So I've got to say, this is another card, actually, that's totally different to how it should have started out. I've just...
Always the best ones.
I think so. I think sometimes you get halfway through a card and you think, oh, actually, this is going to look good, or you come across something accidentally, don't you? I think it's always the best way. So if ever I'm doing a dome, I will always, more often, in fact, I don't think I ever don't, will pop the red liner. I think it's the best thing to hold it and to hold it stuck. Let's pop that on there and then give it a burnish. So one side at a time. Just deciding which side of that I want up. I don't think it really matters because you're not going to see that much of it. Pop that over and then there we go. I'll bring that over as well. Give it a good squish and I've got a lovely dome now. And then I've just got my base card, which is that 6x6. And that's going to sit on there absolutely beautifully. So let's bring in this again. So just my collal. Make sure my card's opening the correct way. And then pop that on. So I always struggle to stick my hands in there because I've got very little short hands. Let me line that up. Oh, that's better. So just bring something in, like your ruler or your bone folder, anything like that if you struggle to reach into those places. And then I've got a with love, and I've backed it with some craft card. Just going to pop that there, but now it's a dome. I'm just going to gently tease that just round both sides, and it's going to sit nice and lovely now with that curve. So just
It's almost just giving it memory, isn't it, doing that curve?
It is, that's it. Because the thing is, you know, it's made straight, it wants to sit straight, so then to, oh, I've used the wrong tape pen.
Oh.
To sort of, when I curve it on the edge of the desk or with my bone folder, it just really helps to say, no, you will do what I've told you to do and you will curve. A couple of butterflies, and again, because there's no ink on them, I'm going to pop ink just on those edges. Again, by just popping that little bit of ink on those edges, it gives it sort of that definition, that depth. So let's pop that one there. And it's always decisions. Let's pop that one there. And then all I'm going to do is I've just got some tiny little gems. I'm going to pop those in the centres of my butterflies. There, and there. And then this top one. 1, 2. Oh no, oh, it's there. I always lose that last gem, and then I always find it stuck to the dog's fur, the husband's head. Come on, let me just. That's going everywhere but where I want it to go. There we go. There we go, it's on. So let's just pop those to the side. If I turn that round, Just a nice, simple, but I don't think we think to use our browns as much, and I think we should definitely use them a lot more often in our crafty makes.
Absolutely gorgeous. I'm loving that. Such a pretty one. Now, if you like the sentiment cut in, cut out, the details are on the screen, and you can have the graceful swans, which are so pretty. You can have the splendid sunflower. You've got the bold butterfly, all of them cut in and cut out, and you've got a little birdie as well. £17.97, $23.85, or platinum price £14.38, $19.08. So yeah, absolutely perfect for those. I've just got one more comment. Oh, that was Michelle cleaning her dies. Mary Shaw says, hope everyone is having a good afternoon. We are having an absolutely beautiful day in Northwest Florida. And Lois says, beautiful card. Thank you, Michelle. Okay, so the next one I'm going to look at is 12 by 12 cardstock, you can see here. Now, I always want to start with this one because this one is, it's just a staple. Everyone who works here, you see myself, Lily swears by this one. Craig, we all love this paper pack. It's a luxury mixed cardstock. So in the pink, you're going to get linen or textured and pearlescent. In the lilac, linen, pearlescent. In the duck egg, linen, pearlescent. And the same in the yellow, linen, pearlescent. You're going to get 24 sheets, so I think you're going to get 3 pink in the textured, 3 pink in the pearlescent, same with the lilac, the duck egg and the yellow. Really, really useful. Once you start with one of these, you won't want this to run out. There are certain ones in here that are going to become your staple go-to. It's 250 GSM, so you can do construction things with it. It's a really good weight. It's all of them, I think this is a nice new one, all of them are double-sided, so the colour on both sides, but the pink linen, I have to lift it up that way, I shall get some scissors and sort this out. The pink linen and the pink pearlescent are your perfect mats and layers. The same with your purple, your duck egg blue and your yellow. The pearlescent and the textured cardstock layer up brilliantly together. Then we've got our luxury mirror cardstock. I'm just going to come in close for this one so you can see. Look at that. Aren't these beautiful? You can really see. Oh, let me get that. There we go. You've got the design. Oh, hello. There we are. I think we're having problems with those today. Look at those for those mirror designs. Absolutely beautiful. The little love hearts, the dots, the butterflies. You might just want little swirls of these. They look beautiful as box lids. Look at those, chop those down and make borders out of them. The swirls, the flourishes, the zigzags, as we were saying, the males, and you've also got your yellow and green in the florals. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, 250, but because it's mirror, it actually feels like a lot more. So you feel like you're going to be able to do a quite strong construction with that. Really, really good one to have. 8 designs, 24 sheets. So you're going to get no, you're not. You're going to get 3 of each. Then we've got our luxury mixed cardstock. And as I say, every time, this is one that I swear by. All 3 of these, because you can get the gold, the rose gold, and the silver. But this glistening gold is beautiful. Encapsulated glitter. Not very often you get encapsulated glitter in a 12 by 12. 12 sheets of that. It's white on the reverse, but that's fine because it's encapsulated glitter. You're only likely to be using the front. 12 sheets of that. That's a lot. I can't even get to the bottom. And then you've got your 12 by 12. Look at that in your luxury pearlescent. Absolutely gorgeous. And double-sided. Look at that sheen. Absolutely beautiful. Really, really perfect to have. So this is a really, really useful. Now, all of those, which is near enough half price, £36.98 or $42.98. Your platinum price today, £29.58, $34.38. Can I just remind you that all of these prices that you are seeing today are likely to be going back up tomorrow once this show is over. We will look at the fab file in a minute because I'm just hearing Ardeen say that the numbers we have sold of the fab file, the 12 by 12 fab file, have been outstanding. We have sold so many, and these would fit in that fab file, keep protected. They'd be a little bit better covered than mine are. So yeah, so make sure you think about those. And that fab file, was that on the £5 deals? Was that on the £5 deals? I think it was. So yeah, comes out at £4, so that is brilliant. And you could use website 20 on it. So there we go. So it's even better. Right. This is your ultimate Christmas 12 by 12. 190 sheets in total. Now this is really lovely. So as I said earlier, yes, they're Christmas. You've got all of these, then you've got your green, then you've got your red. We've got some whites at the back, but you're going to be able to use this all year round. Now, if we look at this one, this is really clever. You've got your 5 colours across there. You can just see them across there. So your rose gold, your bronze, your normal gold, your silver, and sort of a yellowy colour as well. So you've got those 5 colours. So for each of those 5 colours, you're going to get 2 sheets of each in glitter card like that. So 2 sheets of that one, 2 of that one, that one, and on that one as well. Then you're going to get the same on your adhesive glitter. So 2 of that with adhesive on, and that, and that, and that, as it goes. Then you're going to get 2 of each as your matte mirror in exactly the same colours. And then you're going to get 2 of each in your mirror card. So matte mirror, satin, some people call it. So it's 10 of your satin, 10 of your mirror card, all in those colours. Perfect for your mats and layers. You don't have to think about that anymore. We have done it for you, so everything is ready to go. Then you've got your luxury mixed cardstock here. Absolutely gorgeous. You've got 10 of your encapsulated glitter, 10 of your satin, 10 of your mirror in that green colour. Isn't that absolutely amazing? And the 2 extra free bits on the front. You've got the same in your red, encapsulated, mirror and satin. I get them the right way around. Brilliant. So 30 sheets in each of those packs. Then you've got this one. This is your double-sided. This is your fresh white. So it's pearlescent on that side, and it's pearlescent on that side. Brilliant if you're doing your boxes. No longer you're going to get that dull inside. If you want to do your card bases out of this, you're going to get that lovely finish for the front and the inside. 40 sheets in here, 310 GSM. Proper construction weight if you want it, but it will still die cut like a dream, still go through your trimmers or however you want it. So 40 sheets of the fresh white, which is the double-sided, but then the snow white, look at this. Can you see, if I do that pearlescent, can you see the edge of that sheen? It's got that goldy yellow hue. This is because it's the snow white hint of gold. Absolutely gorgeous Centura pearl. Again, still 310 in your GSM, but we're going to get 50 sheets on this. The back is plain white on this one, but you're not going to notice that because you're going to be so blown away by the front of this. Absolutely gorgeous. 50 sheets of that one, 40 sheets of that, 30 of each of those, and 40 of that. 190 sheets in total. £42 today. You're saving $15.95, $20.83, because it's $58. As I said, colours you're going to use all year round, but it's texture. Texture is fantastic on your card. This is what you need, and you've got this in spades on here. Absolutely brilliant. Your platinum price, £33.60, $46.40. Okay, I've got one more card pack to show you. Oh, there we go. And this one is your glitter card. So it is absolutely beautiful, and it matches our Centura pearl like a dream. And the great thing is we show you which Centura pearl you can match it up with to get that perfect match. Pale silver in your glitter card. 10 sheets of this. Each pack has 10 sheets in. Then you're going to get your royal blue in 10 sheets. And it tells you here, it matches up perfectly with the Centura Pearl Royal Blue. Rose gold. I think rose gold is it's so opulent. It looks so nice. Black glitter. I don't know many companies that do a glitter card in black, but it's really useful to have. All those matte layers you do in black, do it in your glitter, but remember to gut it first because you don't want to waste that. You've got your ivory, which is like a champagne gold. I would say it's more of your champagne gold than a creamy ivory, but it's still very luxurious. And finally, you've got your lilac. So 6 packs of 10. All of these are 310 in, oh no, 250 in GSM, sorry. A4 in size, 60 sheets, £19, $26. And then platinum price is £15.20, $20.80. If you're platinum, that's 25p a sheet. 25p a sheet for glitter card. Absolutely brilliant. I've got quite a pile here. I'm going to have to get rid of those. Now, there we go. What have we got next? We've got, oh, Christine Mahoney says, apparently, short hands means warm heart. Oh, really? There you go. I thought it was cold hands, warm heart. I thought it was. I'll take it. I don't know. Anyway, shadow sentiments is what we're going to look at next. These are really, really good. I couldn't find them under the counter. And Ardeen said, Superman sentiment. I was like, I know exactly what you mean now, and you'll be able to see why. So we have got, yeah, Michelle coined that phrase. We'll give that one to her. So we have got 6 different sentiments here for you, and you're going to get a die in each one. Then you're going to get the 2 sort of shadow dies, and then your extra sort of die, and oh, they're stamps, aren't they? 2 shadow stamps, and then your extra stamps that build up the complete sentiment. So for this, thinking, and then we're giving you the extra stamps for of you. But can you see how they pop out of there? When I show you them on these cards, you're going to see that really, really well. Thinking of you, the most wonderful news. Remember, these dies work independently. These not so much, maybe a bit, but not so much. But the dies work absolutely independently if you've got a smaller space. Blessed to have you in my life. Lovely one there. Lovely sentiments. Thank you so very much. Thank you is nice, but so very much is a bit more, isn't it?
It is.
It is. It's just that extra little bit. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. It's entirely which one you want to.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Exactly, Michelle. She has got, she does sing. You're a true friend is the next one. Absolutely fantastic. I want to show you how to do that. I want to show you this one, look. There you go. So if you take 2 colours of ink, so the first one you would do, you can see that thinking. So the first stamp, you do this one in your palest colour. The second stamp, this one, you do in your slightly darker, of the same, they look nice in the same tone, but you can have them different. That's what you're going to get like that. And then your third bit is your die, and you're going to put that in another colour, in the same colour, but a darker shade still. So that's brilliant on there. Blessed is the next one. To have you in my life. I'm loving that. Really, really nice. We've got the most wonderful news. Now, on this one, not only have we done it coming off the stamp, we've done it with a drop shadow. There you go. Really take it to the next level. Oops. Thinking of you. I like that. So we've raised the of you on there. Brilliant on there. But don't they look like they're kapowing out of the card? Is that a good word? Kapowing out of the card.
When you open it, you need to go kapow.
Yeah, you do, don't you?
It does very much feel like that.
And I don't know if I've done them all. Thank you so very much.
Now that's a pow.
It is, isn't it?
That's really, really bold, that one, isn't it?
It is. Platinum price for all of those, all 6 dies, then the 12 shadow stamps and all the extra stamps as well. Platinum price £20.78, $23.92. Absolutely amazing price. Make sure you get that. These are staples for your craft stash. I keep mine in my box on my desk because I like the dies I like to use those all of the time. And Michelle's got a demo with these.
I do. I'm gonna use the Blessed to Have You in My Life. It's a beautiful sentiment. So no other reason than it's one of my favourites, as they all are. So I was saying earlier, so I said you can use all your ink pads with these. I really should have sort of explained myself a little bit more. You are going to use your quick dry inks for those stamped bits, absolutely. But for this, so I'm going to show you exactly what I meant. When I said you can use like your opaques and stuff, you absolutely can because it's a die cut. So what I like to do with the die cut element is I like to heat emboss. So either bringing in any of your coloured opaque ink pads or your shimmer ink pads, any of those on white card is going to look fabulous. But I'm going to bring in just some black card. I've got my clear embossing powder and I've got my translucent clay. So what we're going to do is we're going to heat emboss this and then we're going to die cut it out. So that just looks absolutely gorgeous. So all I'm doing is I'm just adding some of that translucent ink over there and just bring in a spare piece of paper and we're just going to pour the powder all the way over. So making sure that I've got it across enough that I'm going to be able to die cut that word out. So let's pop that in here. And there's nothing more satisfying than heat embossing a big piece of card. So again, it's black, so there's some of your shimmer inks are going to look beautiful on here. Your metallics, you're going to get a lovely sheen. But I just wanted it to be clear. And then we'll die cut it out. So it's just, it's mesmerising watching this. I think we say it every time, but it's true. I think just seeing this one technique has made more crafters, I think, than any other technique going. Just, I love it. This is something that's mindful. I could do this all day and never get bored. So nearly done. Just watching my fingers, making sure I've got it everywhere. And then, so if you've sort of done that and you want more gloss, you want more it to look more enamel, more like an actual badge that you wear, we're going to go back over it. We're going to add lots more ink on there, and then we can add more powder, and you've got that double emboss there. Let's just tap that down. Now you can do this, you can double, you can triple. In fact, I once did it that many times at home that when I run it through the die cutting machine, the enamel sort of coating, it peeled off and I had almost like a badge type thing, like a peel off sticker. It wasn't what I was going for, but it was one of those nice happy accidents. So when you do that double heat emboss, you can see how much more smooth it becomes. Really, really smooth. This is the heat embossing equivalent of a colouring comber. Just get those edges. Right, let's turn that off. So I'm going to put that to the side to cool before I run it through the die cutting machine, but we're going to do our stamp bit now. They're there, look. I'm looking everywhere for them and they're right next to me. Let's put the lid on that. So I'm going to bring in this because I've already die cut it. So I've just used one of my nesting dies that I've got at home. And we're going to bring in our stamps. So we're going to stamp one out and then the other. So I've got powder everywhere. So let's put that big solid one on first, because that's going to go with the lighter colour. So you're going to get the lighter colour everywhere, but then when you've got that more detailed die, you're going to come in with the darker colour. So it's going to go ink over that lighter colour. If you get it wrong, it really doesn't matter. Pop it to the side and try again. But I've got my fuchsia and I've got my pink tulip. They just work beautifully together. but you don't have to use the same colour families. Again, you can really mix and match these up. And your stamping platform is absolutely the best thing for this, because you're going to go in 2, 3, 4 times, depending on the coverage that you want. But because I'm using this, I know that I'm going to get it exactly right in place every single time. Oh, let's go in one more time. And then give it a good press down. And there we go. Let's pop the lid on that one. And pop that on there. And then we're going to bring this one in. So if you're popping this onto a bigger piece of card, you've got those square edges, you've got that square there, and on the other one you have, which means that you can, helps if I turn it up the right way, doesn't it really? You can line them up together either using the grids on here or just one over the top. But you don't necessarily need that, because if you look, you can see it goes over it absolutely perfect with no worry at all. So even though you've got that corner on the stamp that helps you to line them up, they're such a good stamp that you can visually do it anyway. So let's pick that up. Now I've got my fuchsia. Any ink pad or any ink colour that is darker than the one that I initially used, which was the pink tulip, is going to work. So if you want to bring in one of your blue, if you want to bring in your midnight blue, or maybe your topaz or your jade green, because blues and pinks, greens and pinks always looks lovely. You can, yeah, you really see it with that quick dry, the fuchsia, don't you? Straight away, I mean, I need to ink it again, but straight away it just looks fabulous. If you've got your fine liners, once you've inked it out, if you want to edge it with your fine liners, yes, yeah.
Speed on those mushes.
Yes. So going in for a third time.
You couldn't do this if you didn't have a stamping platform,
no,
could you?
I was just going to say that, and because I've got the stamping platform, I can. I'm happy with that. 3 times of each. How amazing does it really does look curved, doesn't it? Mm. This is another one of those things that I use. So I stamped this out, and every time I'm just sort of blown away by how it looks.
Yeah.
It just looks fabulous. So we're going to bring this in now. I'm going to bring in my die, and we're going to pop that through. So let's...
And they fit through your mini, do these dies?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. All the way through your tiny little one. Just looking for my tape. So making sure it's in that heat embossed place. And tape it down. And then we will run that through. What you could also do is, you could do the lightest colour in your quick dry. You could go over with your darker colour in your clear or one of your coloured opaques, and then heat emboss that. But the only problem then you've got is making sure that your word die is going to... Oh, there you go. Oh, it's peeling. Can you see that? Mm. Peeling off just around those edges. Oh, it's done it, look.
Has it peeled it?
It has, it's peeled it off. It looks grey, doesn't it? Mm. So...
Would it be better to die cut it, then put clear over the top and then heat emboss?
If I'd have only done it once, it would have gone through absolutely fine. But because I've double embossed, it's peeling it up. So what you would do, actually, I like the grey. I don't think the grey looks bad at all. Yeah, maybe die cut it first and then heat emboss it. But that's just, you know, when I said I heat embossed at home and I run it through 2 or 3, did it 2 or 3 times. Look.
Oh, wow.
That's, yeah. So that's not what we wanted to go for, so I'm going to pop that there, because in true children's TV style, I do have one that I've already done. So this one isn't heat embossed, but it really doesn't matter. It's black, and it's going to go over. So just let me bring in my tweezers. And because I wanted it to be glossy, and now it's not, I think what I'm going to do is I can see next to me a sparkle pen.
Oh, yeah.
Just a clear sparkle. And I know that my black's not watercolour, but as long as you're quite frugal with it, you still go, let me, oh, that one's nearly empty. That one is empty.
Actually.
Sorry?
If you get anything out, that might have been quite handy.
Let's try. We do literally work in the world's best craft room, don't we?
Do you know what? I always say that if they make a lot of rattle, there's not enough liquid in them.
Yeah.
The quieter the rattle, the more liquid that's in there.
So I'm going to be very frugal with it. I'm going to pop it all over the top. So don't worry about doing this over non-watercolour card, because it's still going to be able to do it.
That's so strange. It's nice to see sometimes when it goes wrong, because people get things that go wrong at home, don't they?
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
You can just show that there is an alternative way.
Yeah, definitely. If I'd have had a little bit more time, I'd have probably die cut it and then heat embossed it, but we've just seen me heat embossing twice, so I'm not going to do that. But now it means that I get a nice sparkly one instead.
Yeah.
So if I can pick that sparkle off.
Oh, yeah.
Sparkle.
Oh, that looks lovely.
On there. So let's pop this card together then. So what I've got is we're going to just create a lovely easel card. I've got some paper matte and layered already.
Wildflowers, I think.
Do you know what? I think so, because it's got those like postcardy bits in the background. Look, you can tell which is my prep from the start of my week and then what's from the end of the week. Because at the start of the week, I gut stuff. I'm really good and frugal. And then by the end of the week, I'm not gutting anything, just throwing it together. Because it's one of those, you start off really well-intentioned, don't you?
Yeah.
And it never quite, for me, never quite finishes that way. But sometimes I feel like I gut things and I put them in my bit box and I never get round to using them again. I forget they're there. I mean, I know the bit box is there, but I never sort of, I don't dip into it enough. I can't forget it's there. It's nearly the size of the house. Or have you seen that a few people have posted it? I said to my husband that I can't fit all my craft stuff in my craft room. And he says, stop calling our house a craft room.
Yeah.
And that's just, it is absolutely spot on, isn't it? So just gluing that. I got lost in that, I do apologise. And popping that down and on, just lining it up. And then I've just got that black matte layer piece to pop that onto. Just really makes it, pop, doesn't it? Glue this on. Onto that. I've got powder everywhere.
Have you?
I can feel it all up my arm. It's going to be in my hair. The amount of times I've gone to the garage just at the bottom of the street here with glitter on my face, in my hair, and he looks at me ever so strangely.
Oh, you frequently, don't you find your low tack tape sticks to your middle where you lean against the table? I've always got low tack tape on my tummy.
Yeah, because I have it here and then I lean to the side, it's all up my arm. I always have it on the bottom of my shoe as well, because when I'm walking about through the day, I can hear sort of a squelchy noise, coming from my shoe. And there's low tack tape everywhere.
It's when Colin said, I've just got out of the shower and I've got stars on the soles of my feet.
Yes.
He doesn't like it for some reason. I don't know why.
I know. My husband really objects to going shopping with gems stuck to his head. I think he looks pretty. The thing, he shaves his head. So he shaves his head bald. So it's easier for the gems to stick to his head. So technically, it's his fault.
Yeah.
So I have got Blessed. And then this is the stamp that comes in this one, to have you in my life. So I'm going to pop that on here. And before I commit to the stick, I like to see if I'm quite happy with that, which I am. So I'm going to commit to the stick. I really like that. That's
Our Susie says, oh, poor Ben.
Commit to this. I know. No, he loves it really. I'm going to pop that under there. And then I do have 3 gems what I'm going to pop on, which have no glue on the back. So what I tend to do with those is I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue on my hand and then tap these in. It's quite big, these ones. I'm not having any luck with it today at all, am I?
It's
dropping
one of those days.
Everything.
You're into your last half hour, love.
I know. Come on. And then that last one. You've got to go straight. There we go. I don't think I've done too bad. I ain't dropped too much today. So there we go. Blessed to have you in my life. So it was supposed to be heat embossed, but it didn't go to plan. So we sparkled the Blessed up, but you can see, you can pick it up. Look at that. How lovely does it look?
That is absolutely beautiful. We are loving that, and so is everybody looking at this. We've got a few comments in. Lynn Miles, she says, I love the mirror card pack. Trouble is I rarely use it. I just get it out to look at it and stroke. Crafty Stacey Lou loves that embossing. Our Susie never tires of watching embossing powder melt, something mesmerising about it.
Yeah.
Our Diet said, I made a twist and pop cupcake birthday card yesterday. There was a lot of words there. Twist and pop, oh, I know that one, yeah. For the frosting on the cupcakes, I used a fluffy paste. So cute. Bet that looked amazing. Love to see some pictures. Lynn says, tell Ben not to worry, cold weather and beanies will cover his gems. There you go. Christine said, looks like letters from the heart paper, maybe. It might be. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, before we go on to the next one, let's have a quick reminder. If you want these shadow dies, it's stamps and dies, then this is the details are all down here. For all 6 sets, £25.98 to $29.90. Your platinum price is £20.78 or $23.92. We've got Thinking of You, The Most Wonderful News. We've got Blessed to Have You in My Life. Thank you so very much. Happy birthday to you. And You're a True Friend. There you go. Absolutely brilliant. If you want all of those, £20.78, $23.92. Right, I think we're about to do the vote. Very quickly, Jane Fullweber says, Michelle, what would you use to clean off the stamping platform with after ink has dried on it?
Do you know what I use on mine? Hand sanitizer. It brings it up a treat. Now, that wasn't my trick, that was the husband's, because I give my stuff to him and said, please clean it for me. And I said, how do I get all this ink off? And he got the hand sanitizer out and it cleaned it up a treat. And it's a nice, cheap one as well.
Yeah. £5, $5 product, stamp cleaning solution.
Of course.
Stamp cleaning solution. We showed it you earlier, the little bottle. Squirt a tiny little bit onto your stamping platform. Get yourself a cloth and then it'll rub off. Look at that. £5, $5. £4, $4 if you're platinum. Use your code website20. That's going to go down to £3.20 for $3.20. I don't think you're going to see that any cheaper. So there you go. I hope that helps to Jane. Make sure you get that £3.20 if you use the code and you're platinum. There we are. Lots of love for this one. That card turned out so well, says Susan. Beautiful card, says Lois. Love the shadow sentiments. Yes, they are in my cart too, says Karen. Betty Weaver, Nanny to the Girls, Lynn Miles, Catherine Folder and Shadiah all say beautiful card, stunning. There we go, absolutely lovely. Ooh, Patricia's doing her Halloween crafting. Right, have you got your cards? How many have you made?
Three.
Three?
I think I've got, I've got 3.
Oh yes, you have. You got that first one, the shaped one. I forgot about that one. There we go.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so remember this is the first of 4 votes for today. Ooh, which one are we going to go for?
So number 1 is that the frame die.
Freighter cards.
That's it, thank you. Number 2 was that sunflower cutting cut out. There you go, look. And then number 3 was the one that I've just done with my little happy accident or
The
unhappy.
shadow sentiments. Okay, which are you going to pick? 1, 2 or 3? Oh, I'm a bit torn. I thought I knew, and then I looked, and I think I've changed my mind. Okay, I'm not voting, so I don't know why I actually get so hung up on that on there. Right, we're going to give you really easy way to vote. We're going to take a break. You can vote. Our Susie can count, and when we come back, we can then do demo of the day. So you've got 3 or 4 minutes. Get your votes in. Let Susie get them counted, and we'll be back shortly.
What makes Crafters TV so special is you guys.
It's really special because the experts are really experts. They're really skilled at what they do, and they want to make sure that the audience also improves on their skills.
Crafters TV is so special because you've got together a really sort of key group of people and people that are very passionate about the products.
Crafters TV is so special because it's a unique community that we have with each other where we can learn and grow and communicate with each other.
Community, the family spirit, the education, everything to do with craft. We are all like-minded people who share a passion.
I love all the inspiration the demonstrators bring and all the knowledge for us out here.
What makes Crafters TV so special? 100% it's the interaction. No other crafting TV channel or show has the same interaction.
I love the community, I love chatting live, I think that's the best part. And it's gone beyond crafting because we've become friends.
Feels to me to be a really, really close relationship with our customers and viewers.
You guys make us feel like we're part of your family. I've never been on the show before, but one of my friends who I did meet from CCTV encouraged me, and I was on the craft along.
Massive team of people, and I think they've all got their role to play, and it just brings everything together. It allows us to do our job and just love it.
The people, obviously, the people not just here at Crafters Companion, but the viewers that watch us. I mean, everybody. We have this real magical essence about it.
Bye for now. Bye.
Pokey tools and paper pads, gilding, wax and stamping mats, scissors, glitter, builder blocks, faux snow fabric, rocker blocks, Bria's misters, quilting clips, and die brush tools, precision snips, finger daubers, acetates, stencils, glue guns and templates, Gemini Pro, Julia and the OG, Gemini Go, Mini and the MIDI, tri-blend brush pens, aqua pens and aqua blends, illustrators, classics and tri-blends and color blends and glitter pens and sparkle pens, outliner pens. Fine tip glue, applicators, envelopers, creators, stamping platforms, boxer boards, the big score and scoreboard, Nina card and craft card, glitter card, matte black card, craft kits, wadding and adhesive sheets, glass mats, guillotines and pen trays, ball tool, die stamps, ink trays, miter tools and binding tools and toe bags, USBs, bone folders and punches, low tuck tape, pin brushes, stamens, mountboard, flower forming foam, Outline markers, DVDs, spelled quick Triton pads and CDs, gilding flakes and washi tape, tacky glue, red liner tape, craft asphalt, press sparkle pots, Centura, pearl and sticky dots, pigment, ink pads, chunky glue, body bags, all-purpose glue, embossing folders, blending tools, storage folders, much more too. Water reactive ink pads, body bags, craft magnets, year of craft and glue, stick and spray and stick away, dotty tape and split pens, acrylic paint pens, tape pens, watercolor card, rotary cutters, magazines and stamping card, Ultimate Pro and the rotating design board, Ultimate First Compendium, Sarah Signature Collections, and don't forget Discovery Kits. Oh, and there's foam pads, think that's it. One final thing, foam on a roll. Foam on a roll.
You can't help but smile, can you? You can't help but smile. Ooh, not quite got a response yet on demo of... Oh, we have demo of the show. There we go. That literally, this is hot off the press. Very hot off the press. It goes to, no beating about the bush, we might as well just go for it, number 1. Okay, so we now have 2 demos for demo of the day. Our first one is our Christmas nesting dies. I think they were Christmas nesting dies, with a gorgeous snowflake. Interlocking gatefold card. There we go. That's demo 1. Demo 2 is the beautiful nesting die. Absolutely gorgeous. The crater card nesting die. Which one? 1 or 2? I don't know. You've seen 1 a bit longer. There you go. I'm going to put 2 a bit longer. There's number 1. There's number 1, just so that you can see. Really, really pretty. And number 2 as well. There you go. I feel like we've had equal airtime now. Ooh, okay. We've been busy on the comments. My iPad's about to turn off. Right, okay. So, next bit we're going to have a look at is some of our £5 deals. Now, remember, we've given you a code for this week all about the website. We're all to do with getting that new website. So, we're giving you the code website20. So, but there are certain terms and conditions. But it works on individual items that aren't brand new launches, that haven't launched within the last 30 days. When we say within the last month, we mean the last sort of 30 plus days. So if anything's launched within the last 30 days, they're not going to work on there because it's within the last month. So we've got our fab file. This is a £5 deal, should be $8.99, $10.99. You're going to get it today, £5, $5. Your platinum price, £4, $4. If you use that code website 20, you're going to get another 80p off, so it's going to come down to £3 or $1.20. Absolutely brilliant for your 12 by 12. We reckon you can get possibly 4 or 5 of your 12 by 12 pads in here. So much room. Apps bigger than your 12 by 12 so that things don't get dog-eared going in and out. Really robust. It's got a really good clasp on there, a lovely strong handle. This, we think, has been one of the top selling products for the whole of the last week. Our Dean was telling me how many of these have sold. We've literally sold hundreds and hundreds of these in the last week. You are loving this price. When you think you can get this for £3.20, you are snapping it up, and you're not just buying one, you're buying multiples of those. So there we go. That's the first one. The second one I want to show you is our 3D decoupage topper pad. Absolutely beautiful. So you've got this on here. So you have got 15 sheets. Each sheet holds 4 different toppers with 2 designs. So you can see 2 of the balloons, 2 of the boats. So you've got this sheet repeated 5 times. So if you've got 2 on here, 5 times, you've got 10 of the balloons, 10 of the boats. If you don't want to do them as 3D, then you're going to get even more elements out there. But look at that, you've got the lovely little starfish down there, the clouds, all those lovely elements. And then you've got this design here with the little teddy bears and the teapot. So 10 of each of those. So we're now at 20, 30, 40 toppers. And then you've got 10 of the hummingbirds, 50, 10 of the gnomes, 60. 60 toppers. Again, if you use that code, £3, $3.20. Should be, we put it down to £5 from £10, $12.95. So it's already half price, or better than half price. You're going to get 60% off if you're platinum and you use that code. So it's definitely worth doing. So I'll pop that one to one side as well. Ooh, it was pretty close, but apparently demo of the day goes to one. There you go, number one. Well done. I just got distracted. Mary Pat 1000 says, I've ordered 20 of those fab files. Woohoo, unbelievable price. There you go. Perfect, perfect. Right, now, okay. Michelle, can you show us something else? Oh, the advent calendar. Can you show us the advent calendar? And I'll get all the cards lined up. What's this? Selling by mute?
Yes, so obviously this is our fabulous advent calendar. $39.99 is your platinum price today, or $47.96. Now I've got a little list here of everything that's in. I'm not going to show you guys though, but open. Just a sec. I've got bits dropping out and all sorts of the advent calendar. How beautiful is this? Just the decoration. Are we allowed to say what we've sort of got in here?
Give us a vague clue.
A vague. So we've got embossing folders, we've got stencils, 28 stamps, 20 dies, a stamp and die set, charms, glitter glues, glitter pot, ribbon, 63 items in total. 63 items you are going to get in this. Now, I've been looking, it's beautiful on the back as well. I've been looking at all sorts of advent calendars online, and you can get gym, you can get makeup, you can get perfume, you can literally get anything. You cannot get anything for that price. You can't get anything for the price of $49.99 or $59, let alone that platinum. I'm just literally barely tall enough to see over it, aren't I? But I haven't seen any advent calendars that you're going to get the amount of stuff in that you're going to get in this one for that price online. Now, I would take this over perfume and chocolate.
Just watch what you say, because you do know he's watching.
But so I've seen everything that's in it, and this is an amazing. I think every year we go bigger and better, and we've done it again this year, definitely with this one.
Absolutely brilliant. $49.99, $59.95. Your platinum price for that $39.99, $47.96. Absolutely amazing price. So much love for the fab files. You Expressions by Candy says she uses them for organising her single sheets. For example, she has all her single glitter sheet cardstock in one, all of her different cardstocks in another. Patricia Powell says, I've just assembled 5 of these files. They are great. They come flat packed, but then you just assemble them. It's really easy. Okay, I have got today's cards for the week. So I don't know if I can get all of these on. I don't know. I'll keep moving them. Right, so the first one, Michelle did on Monday, using that gorgeous, gorgeous acetate and those Christmas nesting dies. Isn't that beautiful? And those sentiments. Beautiful with a bit of acetate, vellum in the middle. So pretty, really pretty colours. 1. Okay, oh, she's coming along. 2. Look at that. Again, Michelle did this one using
Mediterranean collection.
Thank you. Brilliant, brilliant. I'm going to just move it along a bit so I can fit them all in. 3 was our Sheena. That is, oh, I don't know what collection that one is, but yeah, she did that one. Absolutely gorgeous. I do know that. Is it Winter Wonderland Snowman? Oh, I can't remember. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I love that. She's cut it out from the papers as well to create that detail. Really lovely. So that's our Sheenas. And that's number 3. Number 4, isn't this pretty? This is a Becky stroke Jan. So Jan had got it prepared, but obviously she had to pop off home. So Becky did that. Didn't she do a lovely job of that? Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? Is that those Christmas corner dies? I think it is, yeah. What a different way. So that's number 4. Number 5, we are loving this one. Michelle and I have been to the shelf so many times in the last 2 days and said, isn't this pretty? We are loving the colours of this that our Debbie Robinson made. Isn't it absolute? It's so striking. Absolutely beautiful. 5, 6, you are going to love this one. This is Michelle's Craft Along. I'm afraid it sounds the chocolate tonight. Chocolate might have disappeared. It's got the little one in there. It's got the little pockets in here, and we've got all of those in there. So that fits into here. And there we go. There we are. So that's number 6. Number 7 was Michelle's that she's just done from this morning's Reloaded show. So we'll just, if we can scan through them, 7, 6, we're going there, 5, 4 there. Can you all right to keep going? 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, what's everyone going to vote for? I don't know. Ooh, there we go. Right, I'm going to turn them down that way so that I can still... We think we know which one. We think we know. Let's put that there. Oh, you're all voting. You're all voting. There we go. Okay, I've got a few more things to show you. Still from our £5, 5 deals. Tri-blend brushes. So you know all about our tri-blend brushes. 3 pens from the same with 3 pens. Each pen has 3 shades from the same colour family in there. So if I show you the red, you've got the pale, the medium, and the dark, all in one pen. So you've got the barrel of ink is split between those, and then you can blend. You've also got that beautiful brush. Oh, let me come down. Brush nib in there. I love the brush nibs. They make blending so easy. So 3 pens is going to give you 6 colours. You've got the dark red, brown, grey blend and ice grey blend as well. Oh, there we go. £5, £4, $4 if you're platinum. I can't get that one back in. Or remember, if you use that code that we've been giving you, £3, $3.20. So that's a brilliant deal to get on there. And the final one of our £5 that I've got for now, sorry, I'm just looking to check I've not got any more £5, is the magnetic sheets. So if you have got any of our storage, the smaller storage, 6 by 9 inches, and you need some more magnetic sheets, how about popping these in when you can get them for £3.20 if you are platinum and use the code. £5 deals, $5 deals. What more can I say? Perfect for your dies. It's die storage to go in your folders. It's got holes on. You could still stick them to the wall if you'd rather, but it's a brilliant way to be storing all of your dies, especially things like those small dies, your flower dies that you're going to be using all the time. Oh, that was vintage snowman with Sheena's. I've just been told from there. There we go. Okay. Results not yet in. We're going to give you plenty of time. I'm not going to rush this. We've got 15 minutes. We've got plenty of time. Give our Susie plenty of time to count up. Michelle, you have got 4 out of 7. That's all I'm saying. 4 out of 7. You've been here a lot this week, love.
I have been here a lot this week. Well, I've been 4 days, yeah.
There we go. So there we are. We'll see how it goes. I wonder who'll win next month. Seeing as Sarah and Leanne are on quite a lot. Could be interesting. They might get some stars back. Get some stars. Oh,
well, they've got stars up there, and it's debatable whether they're official stars or they're not, but no one's going to argue because it's Leanne and Sarah.
Exactly. Okay, ornate nesting dies. These are lovely. They are all standalone sets. The first one you've got is your ruby. So you're going to get your outside die, your inside die, and your corners. But ruby works really well with quartz. So you've still got another outside square, and then you've got the detail in the middle. But you can see how, if I put it that way round, there you can see. Can you see how this centre panel would fit perfectly in there? It's not going to look out of place at all. So you've got quartz and ruby in the square designs, and then in the rectangle designs, you have got, I won't go with the new name I came up with earlier, you've got opal, and topaz. What did I come up with? Opaz I came up with earlier. Opaz. There you go. Opal and topaz. Absolutely gorgeous. Same format. Outside die, or inside nest, and then your corners as well. And that works. I love how you've got the rectangle and the oval to fit in the middle. Michelle has got some samples. £45, $55. Platinum price is right down to £36 or $44. Make sure you stock up on those. Michelle, aren't these beautiful?
They are absolutely stunning. You're going to be able to bring these into all of your card bases using both of the dies in each set, or either or, because they are all absolutely gorgeous. So you can see that using it on this twisted easel, using it as the frame, and then you've got that beautiful centerpiece. Always pops really well with that beautiful black. So again, so we've got an easel, just a normal easel card this time, but you've got the acetate framed up beautifully. You've got a lovely foam flower on there. That one, look. Just, oh, how beautiful is it in those colours? It is just the most beautiful frame. We've got some corners on there as well. Really extra frames it, doesn't it? Look at that one, black and gold. Just absolutely adorable. You are just going to have a lot of fun creating your aperture in there with some of your nesting dies.
That's
and then
so pretty.
Really building them up.
So pretty.
And last one, I've got to show you this one because I just absolutely adore this one. I love how this particular element, if I just lean it forward,
it's got a little bow on it,
is
hasn't
domed.
it, almost?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just absolutely beautiful. Beautiful collection.
Well, you lot are causing some controversy. Our Susie has had to count again. It's tied between two projects. It's tied between. So I've got these. Right, I better find something else to tell you all about. What would you like me to talk about now, Ardeen? Can I pick one? Floral outline dies. I love floral outline dies, and I've not had these over here. There we go. We've got the controversial echinacea that disappear. No, that's the ornate nesting dies. We've got floral. There we go. Have I picked the wrong one? Can I not tell you? No? I'll pick the right one. Right, floral outline dies. We've got the echinacea, which is absolutely beautiful. I've got no number on my basket, Charlotte. Sorry. We'll find the details in a minute while I tell you what you're going to get. You're going to get your, it does say coneflower on the back of here, doesn't it? Oh, that's really strange. Roses. These are beautiful. Paper piecing, colour them however you want to use them. Cherry blossom, the hellebore or Christmas rose. Also, that's another name for that. There we go. Anemones. Oh, everybody's got two names for all these flowers they've been writing on the back of here. Cosmos. We've got loads and loads of cosmos in our garden. Then I love this one. The lilies, aren't they absolutely beautiful? And finally, you've got the peonies. Right, let's find. You can't find the number for this one. Where are we? They are number 28. How long did that take me, Dean? 20. There we go. Look, the details are on the screen. There we are. 28. £66, $88. That is really good. They are large die, really gorgeous dies. Lovely ways to use them. Look at this one. Paper piecing in there with the anemone. £66, $88. Look at this one. Really simple. An inky background. And then you put it on with black and with gold. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, just about there. I can read this. Shaker card. This one, everybody was loving this. I'm going to look at one more, and then we are going to go to a next vote. And then look at that for the lilies. Isn't that beautiful? Paper piecing, coloured pieces of card. Right. Are we going to do the vote? The vote. Right. The vote, apparently, the two that were controversial, that were causing so many problems, wasn't number one. Sorry, Michelle, it's not your number one. It wasn't your number two, which was your Mediterranean. Unfortunately, it wasn't Sheena's Vintage Snowman or Becky Jan one. It was between number 5 and number 6.
Oh, we said that earlier.
We did.
Number 5,
we did.
Debbie's.
And by one vote. Apparently it was just one vote because our Susie's had to count twice. I'm so sorry, Debbie, it was number 6. But it was a worthy winner. It was a worthy winner. So there we go. We've been eyeing up this one. You didn't want it to win, did you? Because you wanted to be able to borrow that one, didn't you?
Yes.
So now you can borrow it with Gay abandon. Right.
Is that of the week? Is that of the week?
Yeah.
Oh, do I get a star?
You get a star. You can put that on. You can put that on now.
Thank you very much.
Now, I have lost one. There we go. 5. Right. So, the first one. Now, it's demo of the month, but we've got demos from August, demos from September, and we haven't got demos from October. We're all right, 'cause today's didn't win. Okay, so from the 30th of August, we've got Sheena's gorgeous ones with her new dies. From, I've got this here. Oh, don't go off yet, iPad. From the 9th of September, we've got Becky's gorgeous, it's a little bag, isn't it? Isn't this beautiful? Lovely little bag on here. So there we go, that's number 2. Number 3 is from somebody else. Is that yours? Is that yours?
Oh, that's Jan's.
That's Jan's. Oh, yes, I remember. That's Jan's from the next week with the little gift bags. I remember her doing that now. I'd forgotten. In the little holder. Number 3. Number 4 is Debbie Fisher. So she did these. Look at these, showing you all the little notelets and the box. Isn't that gorgeous? All with the Venetian Grace. That's number 4. And number 5 is Michelle's from yesterday, using her craft along. So, quickly, we've only got 6 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. This, I'm not going to even try and call this.
No.
We've got 5 minutes for you to vote and me to get the answers. Do you know what? They're laughing because that's one, even though the chocolate's missing out of it. Michelle, what have you got to show us all about the template library, please?
I have, oh yes, so we were showing you this earlier. So this is your original, this is the Violet template library. So what you were getting with this one is you were getting those dies with this one. So what I've got here is you can see you've got your recipe cards and you can see you've got your templates. So what I'm going to do is just going to go through these recipe cards, and what you have got in here is all those templates that you're going to be getting. This is all the inspiration and all the instruction to be able to create, oh, I love that one, all of these. And again, I'm only showing you a few, but you've got the ability to create all of these, and these are all your dies that you are going to get with those. And then if I bring in this, so these are your stencils, and these, as I was showing you earlier, these pop out very easy. You've got all your mats and layers on these ones as well, and as you can see, if I just, you can see how easy that pops out just to use it, and then when you are done, you are going to pop it in just as easy. And then if I pop that closed, pop this to the side, let me show you a couple of samples that you can be creating with this template library. So you've got this lovely trifold shutter card. You have got that double diamond, and I only know the names because they wrote on the back. But look how beautiful they look. They're absolutely gorgeous. So this is what you are going to be able to achieve. Look at that one. I love that. If you have got this beautiful template.
We were asked yesterday about card shapes, weren't we? And if people are struggling with card shapes, what better way to learn how to do card shapes? I mean, this is just
it round. Those are going to fold back, but what it gives you the ability to do is that.
Wow. That is amazing.
That's a showstopper, that one.
That.
Yeah.
That is beautiful, and it folds down so flat for postage, because that's what people always say to us.
Yeah, that's
Isn't that? Oh, I like that. Oh, I might remember that one.
It's very easy out of your 12 by 12, but that's all there in your template library for you.
Brilliant. Now, it is the most expensive of our template libraries at $94.99 or $104, but you're getting the dies in it as well. It's the only one where you're getting the dies, so you're getting so much more. As Michelle showed you, it's the templates, it's the the recipe cards, that's what I was trying to say, the dies, and you're going to get all of the videos from R. Craig to show you how to make every single project or use every single template. How much is that worth? Your platinum price today, $75.99, $83.20. Think of it as classes. You know, how many classes would you get for $75.99? Maybe only 2, but you're going to be able to make all of those templates in there. Your bonus point on this is 50 bonus points on here as well. I'm getting comments. I hope I'm better have my phone, Clev, because this my iPad is very much about to close. It says it's closing. Susie says it's close between 3 and 4 and 5, and there's 1 vote between 3 and 4. Oh wow, we're going to have to look at that. I'm going to keep that open on here. There we go. There we go. Right, so we're getting there. We've got 50 seconds. So apparently it's between 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think it's between those. 4 votes. I don't need to know it's 4 votes between 4 and 5. Oh, I'm getting really confused now. Oh dear. There we go. We've not got long. We've not got long. It's all going to go. We're going to get a black screen in a minute. I think that's right. 3, 4, and 5. 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Demo of the month goes to 20 seconds. I bet just tell you, you've done it again, Michelle. She's going, yeah! Well done, Michelle. Number 5. It was very, very close. Thank you. Tomorrow, we're back with Craft Your Stash. It's me and Becky all day tomorrow. Please come and see us. It's going to be fantastic. Bye.